Back to matters around electricity. We saw those headlines cut across our dailies this morning, and you can rest assured that we're going to be having a proper breakdown and analysis of this on today's show. Now, right before we get to that, Reuben Okoye, the Commissioner for Electricity Market Operations at the Enugu State Electricity Regulatory Commission, recently responded to the recent rejection of the proposed tariff cuts by stakeholders and sections of the electricity value chain. Before we head into our conversation, here is a recap.
Some misunderstanding. I don't know whether I would say it's deliberate or it's just a misunderstanding. They think that, in fact, what we've seen in one of the publications is that the tariff in Enugu came down because we did not recognize the cost of power from the grid. It's not true. It's not true. What EEDC is charging its customers right now. You know, EEDC is still fully operational in Afia, Ebonyi, and Anambra. What the Nerc charges them is 40-something naira for generation. And that is what we recognize. We didn't take a penny out of it. What Nerc is charging EEDC for the remaining states, including Imo State, what is charging them for transmission, about 10 naira plus. We recognized it. We didn't take a penny out. So we're telling people that what you've been getting is what you will get. We have not removed a penny from you. But what we hear from some people is, okay, why if you go from if you leave Nerc and have your own independent regulatory authority, everything about tariff, you should forget about, you should charge your people the full cost of electricity. Like, there are both operational and legal reasons why that is difficult to implement. One, manpower is still using the same collection account as EEDC. So, if the people of Enugu were to pay the 112 naira for generation, that money is not collected by manpower. It's collected by EEDC. And it will mean that whereas the operations in Imo State are charging 40 for something naira in Imo State, are charging for something in Anambra, and so the people in Enugu are paying 100 and something naira, and that money will be collected by EEDC, and EEDC will not remit that money to NBET. NBET is the bulk buyer of electricity in Nigeria. So that money will not go to them, because at the end of the month, what the invoice they will get will be for 40-something% of the generation cost. So part of the problem is that we have had a lot of difficulties. We said from the beginning, please help us. We want to have an independent life for manpower. Let them even have their bank account. You know why they have one common bank account? Because the discos over time had taken some facilities from Central Bank of Nigeria. And because of that, Central Bank set up a system where they track all the monies that come into their operation. And they take their money first before these operators can reach it. So they call it an escrow arrangement. So that escrow arrangement is on manpower EEDC account. And we say we are ready to allow the same escrow arrangement to continue in manpower account if you will allow them to have an account. We wrote letters way back, as far back as November last year, asking Nerc, please help us to do this, so that they can chart their own independent path. Up till now, we have not got a response. We will respectfully respond to other stakeholders in the NESI, the Nigerian electricity supply industry, who will respectfully try to allay their fears that we're not doing anything illegal, we're doing something that is fully backed by law. And so you need to also give us a little respect, because we are set up by law. We are not, what is it? We are not a fly by night. So if they recognize that we have a right to be, they will perhaps listen to the reasons we have expressed. Now, for the issue of subsidy is an emotive in Nigeria. But if you want to remove subsidy, if you remove it across board, Enugu people will pay whatever it is that becomes the generation price. Ibadan people will pay, Lagos people will pay, and so on. But why would you want Enugu State to pay the full price of generation while the 35 states plus Abuja will not pay that? What is it a blackmail that once you leave, you become a state, you have a state regulatory commission, you suffer consequences? We are part of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Now that we have some perspective, the next ultimate question is, did Enugu State get it right?